Back to the present now as we turn our attention to current Big Ten teams. And let's look at the Michigan Wolverines. Undefeated in Big Ten play right now with a 12-3 record overall. And look how they've done in those conference games thus far, winning rather easily, an average margin of victory of more than 21 points. Now that Michigan team is now 12-3, and the guy who scored 16 points the last time they played is Zak Irvin, who joins us now from Ann Arbor. You guys are rolling right now. 6 straight wins, 2-0 in the Big Ten. What's the best thing Michigan does right now?
I just think how versatile we are. You know, we have several guys on the team that are able to shoot the basketball. And then, you know, with our bigs, especially Mark Denal, that's stepped up these past 2 games in the Big Ten and give us an inside presence, that's really helped our game go to the next level.
John Beilein has talked about how much you've become a much better passer at this program as you've gotten older. Why did that transition happen?
I mean, it just speaks volume for our coaching staff. You know, when they recruited me to come here, they said they were able to develop wings, and that just shows the process that I've gone through. You know, just got to be patient with it, and I've learned from the guys before me.
What did you learn? How did you get better at passing?
You know, I mean, that just goes in the film room, watching out with our coaches, and I learned a lot from Glenn, Nick, and Karis. And it's just showed my game as I've grown.
Your three-point shooting has been much better the last handful of games. How come?
Yeah, I mean, it's just confidence. You know, you just got to believe it's going to go in. And I definitely was a little frustrated at the beginning of the season. My shot wasn't falling. But my coach, the coaching staff, my teammates just kept me confident. And I was able to get in the rhythm, especially in our last game.
Speaking of guys who hit three-pointers, Duncan Robinson. How does he do? Is he a freak? Is he human? What's the deal?
I'd say I've never seen somebody shoot the ball as well as he does. You know, I mean, we're all surprised when it doesn't go in. You know, that's one of the hardest working guys that I do know, though.
When did it first strike you? I mean, was it like the first time he played with you guys that you were like, he's for real?
Yeah, I mean, there was talk that we had a Division III guy coming in, and we watched him shooting his first practice, and I was like, wow, he's the real deal. You know, I thought Nick could really shoot the ball my freshman year, and I can honestly say Duncan, I think, is a better shooter than him.
Does anyone beat him in shooting contests?
I mean, if you do, it's not too often. You know, it's rare if someone beats Duncan. But, I mean, that just speaks volume for how hard of a working kid that he is.
What would you win? If there was a contest on your team, what's the thing that you would clearly, hands down, be the best on?
I don't know. You know, I mean, it just shows how versatile we are. We have so many guys that can do different things.
Oh, stop it. Come on, there's something you're better than everybody else at.
I don't know. I seem to think of my mid-range jump shot. You know, I think that's one of the best things I have with my game.
All right, I'll take that. Another surprising guy, at least from my point of view, has been Mark Denal. What has he done so well this year?
You know, just confidence. You know, I think with him, it's been huge. I think he's shown that the past 2 games. You know, I mean, we have good bigs, and he's really just stuck out these past 2 games. We just got to keep them consistent. You know, I'm proud of him.
You guys allow only 60 points a game. Explain to me how important defense is to this Wolverine team.
Yeah, our coaches always harp on that we're able to shoot the basketball really well and we're able to put up points, but I mean, that really doesn't mean anything if we don't get stops. That's been a big key of emphasis for us. We just got to keep that going forward.
Thursday, you got the Boilermakers. They got a lot of tall guys on that team, you know, Zach.
Yeah, they do. You know, they got a lot of height, and we got to be ready for it. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, every Big Ten game is.
What's the biggest thing you have to do against the Boilermakers?
Like you said, you know, that's one of the biggest teams in the Big Ten. We got to keep them off the boards, and we just got to stick to our game plan.
Zach, that's all I got for you. Anything you want to ask me?
No, you know, just Happy New Year, and thank you for giving me the time.
Happy New Year to you, too. Zak Irvin, thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.